Happy holidays, everyone. Hope everyone's having an amazing holiday season and a safe holiday season. And I just wanted to give some people free information on what actually helps if you have a virus or a cold during the holidays or any time of the year for that matter. I've had a lot of phone calls recently with a lot of people that have a lot of patients that have been sick. We're seeing a lot of COVID right now. We're seeing a lot of adenovirus. We're seeing a lot of flu A, a lot of flu B. And so, seeing an abundance of colds and flus, I think you need to know what may work from a natural standpoint. Obviously, run everything by your physician. If you have the flu, you can take Tamiflu. If you have COVID, you have antivirals for COVID as well, and Paxlovid, et cetera, and monoclonal antibodies and all sorts of stuff. But in addition to that, what can you take for the regular cold? Or what can you take to augment the treatment of COVID or a regular cold or the flu? And from my experience doing functional integrative medicine, and everything we mentioned has a lot of evidence, and you can look it up for yourself. These are things that we have seen to be most effective for any cold. And it's only effective, in my opinion, if you take it within the first 48 to 72 hours of cold onset. If you wait, there's no point. It's just the cold's already taken. It's already multiplied in your body. The virus counts are so high, you're gonna have to let your own immune system take care of it. And it'll take 5, 6, 7, or 8 days like it normally does. But if you want to potentially stop a virus dead in its tracks or reduce the duration by 48 to 72 hours, the second you feel sick, I recommend everyone has a basket of these things at their house and just starts taking them. And most of them are designed to be taken twice a day with a fast stomach. So these are things that I take that have been very effective for my patients as well. The first and the most obvious would be vitamin C, 1 gram twice a day. The second would be quercetin, 500 milligrams twice a day. The third would be zinc, which complements the quercetin, 30 milligrams twice a day. Quercetin is actually an ionophore, so it actually shoots zinc and kills viruses with it. So quercetin is kind of like a gun that shoots zinc and kills viruses, which is pretty awesome. So I love combining quercetin and zinc. Also, there's a product by Research Nutritionals called transfer factors, which are excellent because they actually help your body identify the virus. If you identify it quicker, you kill it quicker, and you're less sick. So I also take 2 transfer factors in the morning and 2 transfer factors in the evening, the second I feel sick. Another thing is Artemisia, which is a plant compound, which is extremely powerful and can kill about any virus. University of Kentucky was even showing some promise with using it against COVID in 2020. But Artemisia, again, I take about 1 capsule twice a day. And again, that brand I use is Research Nutritionals as well. And, I'm brand agnostic. Use any brand that you think is good, but these are products that seem to work. Andrographis is also another very good antiviral with strong data. So I'll take a capsule of that twice a day. Then finally, at the onset of a cold, I'll take a large dose of vitamin D, like 50,000 IUs, because if you have low vitamin D and you have a cold, it's been shown to worsen outcomes, and especially in COVID, actually, if you're hospitalized with COVID, and so you have severe sepsis or you have a severe illness, they've done studies that if you have low vitamin D, your mortality rate increases substantially. So vitamin D is a very simple thing. It's actually not a vitamin, it's a steroid hormone, and it actually calms down your immune system. So it's essential to calm down your immune system when you have something very inflammatory like COVID. So vitamin D, 50,000 IUs, you can take it once, or you can take it for 2 days in a row, just to make sure your vitamin D is high. Also, there's other things that like colloidal silver that seem to be very effective. Colloidal silver, if you take a 10 parts per million colloidal silver like Argentin, which is very safe, 1 tablespoon or 2 tablespoons for an adult twice a day. While you're sick, you just basically swish it in your mouth for 10 seconds to make sure it absorbs in the submucosa and the sublingual areas, so it gets into your lymph nodes where the virus is sitting and your pharynx where the virus is sitting. You can gargle it for 10 seconds and you can also swallow it. So that's what I do. I swish it and then gargle it and then swallow it twice a day. And this is a very effective compound. So again, we're talking about vitamin C, quercetin, zinc, transfer factors, Artemisia, Andrographis, vitamin D, and colloidal silver. And all those things are very powerful when you combine them, much more powerful than by themselves. And obviously there's drugs you can use in addition to all that, but those are the essential nutraceuticals that I like everyone to be aware of this holiday season that are very, very effective. So you guys can enjoy your holiday season and not be sick. how it should be. All right. Have a great holiday season. Thank you so much.